A bizarre woke row has erupted after a Miss France contestant with a pixie cut hairstyle won for the first time in the pageant's history. Yves Gilles, 20, from Nord-Pas-de-Calais in northern part of the country was crowned by previous winner Indira Ampiat in front of 7.5 million TV viewers last night. But the beauty pageant is now facing peculiar backlash that it has gone woke after the judges chose androgynous Ms. Gilles as Miss France 2024 after all previous winners featured more supposedly traditional long, flowing hair and curves. We're used to seeing beautiful misses with long hair, but I chose an androgynous look with short hair, a defiant Ms. Gilles said. She also praised her win as a win for diversity and added, "No one should dictate who you are," she said after her victory Saturday night, adding that every woman is different, we're all unique. The pageant winner is chosen half by a public vote and half by a jury. While Ms. Gilles only came third in the public vote, the panel of judges pushed her into first place. But she is the first winner in the 103-year history of the pageant who doesn't have a long mane of hair, much to the dismay of some viewers. Miss France is no longer a beauty contest but a woke contest which is based on inclusiveness, one user wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. This was echoed by some others on Twitter, with one accusing Ms. Gilles of instilling wokest values into society. Other negative comments included one who said that she doesn't look anything like Miss France and that we don't care about her haircut but the androgynous body is obviously there to serve as woke. However, the critical voices were soon drowned out by a wave of support for the newly crowned Miss France. One fan wrote, "Maybe the new hashtag Miss France isn't gorgeous in your eyes, but seeing wokeism in her because she has short hair." "It's just ridiculous," another added, "Yves Gilles is the new Miss France 2024, your malicious and useless criticisms won't change that, she is sublime." Yves Gilles isn't even trans, has never claimed to be trans, but half of the comments about her are transphobic because she has short hair, a third said. MP Sandrine Rousseau also came to Ms. Gilles' defense and said, "So, in France, in 2023, we measure the progress of respect for women by the length of their hair?" Ms. Rousseau also wears her hair in a pixie cut, which has become an important symbol as part of France's Me Too movement. Another MP, Karima Deli, wrote, "Big support for Yves Gilles, hashtag Miss France 2024, in the face of hateful tweets on social networks of incredible violence." Swallow your venom, she is not only superb, Miss Nord-Pas-de-Calais is intelligent in embracing her diversity. Fabien Roussel, National Secretary of the Communist Party, also jumped in and wrote, "Support for Yves Gilles, elected Miss France, who is already suffering the violence of a society which does not accept that women define themselves in all their diversity." Even Marine Le Pen congratulated Ms. Gilles on her victory on X. Congratulations to Yves Gilles, Miss Nord-Pas-de-Calais, who becomes our new Miss France, she said. Ms. Gilles, whose parents are from Réunion, an island in the Indian Ocean that is an overseas region of France, had campaigned for diversified beauty standards in the lead-up to the final of the pageant, which has often been seen as sexist. I would like to show that the competition is evolving and society too, that the representation of women is diverse. In my opinion, beauty is not limited to a haircut or shapes that we have. Or not, the contestant said during the final, as the Telegraph reported. Actress Beatrice Rosen, who said she favored another contestant, also jumped into the discussion online. I understand that there is a real ambient fed up with the wokeism that they are trying to make us swallow 24/7, but, in the same way that we can criticize a religion but not the faithful, I find the sometimes nasty criticisms regarding Eve unfair and counterproductive. Attacking the physical is an attack below the belt, and putting the weight of the total ideological criticism of wokeism on a young woman of 20 is unfair. This young woman is pretty, and feminine despite her short hair. I was and still am an admirer of the singular beauty of Audrey Hepburn, Linda Evangelista, or Jean Seberg, all three very thin with short hair, and who nevertheless are female icons who have been adored in the whole world. Ms. Gilles, who was already criticized for her look before being crowned, said that she didn't want to look like a little girl anymore and that she wanted to set an example. But I'm not at all a tomboy. I feel like a woman, she added. Her victory comes less than a week after a court ordered a French broadcaster and television production house to compensate two previous Miss France finalists for secretly filming them and showing their bare breasts on air. Both women, the court found, had been filmed in changing rooms without their being informed. Alexia Laroche-Joubert, chief executive of Banijay France, which owns the Miss France brand, defended the pageant as a symbol of success and a social elevator for contestants who have later become businesswomen, doctors or film directors. The contest criteria have been modernized, she said, in that there is no longer an age limit for participants, who can now also be married or transgender. To critics, however, the pageant's evolution has been insufficient. Melinda Bazri of the Human Rights League Indigène, which called for a boycott of the ceremony, called the cosmetic changes feminist washing. Women have been abusing themselves all their lives to achieve these phantasmagorical criteria, according to patterns that take a very long time to deconstruct, she said. Miss France is still just as sexist in the way it classifies women according to beauty criteria, added Violinda Philippes, spokesperson the For Der Feminism Association,